everyone, and happy Canada Day, and I'm here again for another awesome week/weekend haul. And I went to a couple of cool places this week. One being went to Michigan, and it was pretty awesome. Found some crazy good stuff. You guys have so many good things in America that we don't have here in Canada, and it's nice to see that I can go over the border and pick up these cool things. But yeah, Canada Day is here. It is Canada Day weekend, so I hope you guys are out partying. Canada turns 152 years, so start the celebration, guys, because it's a big deal. All right, so I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna show you all the cool stuff that I got, and no, specific order. I'm just gonna show you everything I got. I went to Value Village, and I actually found another turntable. Now, this is really cool because I use these a lot to show off my Gundams or little mini statues. So, found it for $2, brand new in box. These do go for like $20 on eBay and Amazon. So, very happy I got it. It's another one that adds to the collection. I have one with my Tomb Raider figure here, and I have one with my Deku figure that I reviewed on the channel. So yeah, I got that. While I was at Michigan, I was at the GameStop, and they still had the Pokemon trading card Snubbull from the Detective Pikachu movie, so I picked that up. I couldn't find it here in Canada, so I got those guys. I got 2 of them. They were free, so I was happy about that. Next up, I got a really cool, awesome shirt from Walmart. Now, this one I found here in Canada, but I just want to show it off because I think it's really cool. It's an awesome tank top of Jurassic Park. Now, you guys know I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, and I didn't have a tank top, or any top, actually, of Jurassic Park, so got this really cool top that the colors are pretty cool. I really love them. Kind of army style / very Jurassic Park world kind of thing. So you got black, and then of course the back is green. And I got it for $11, which you find some really cool stuff at Walmart that's not too pricey. So yeah, I got that. I got per usual, I'll save my movies and games for the very last. But let's see what I can show you. Something that is missing from the world nowadays, and it's something so beautiful and so nice to have. I found this at Value Village as well for $3, and it is a strategy guide. You guys remember these, right? They're actually paper with images printed on it, so you can get through your game. I don't know if you guys knew that before the internet, there was actually very awesome game manuals done that help you get through the game. And of course, this is from one of my favorite DS games, Spirit Tracks of Legend of Zelda. And I love strategy guides because not only are they cool to collect, they have amazing artwork, they have cool secrets and such, always cool artworks and stuff. And I just love the back with him and Zelda. Such an awesome cool things that I miss that they don't do anymore. You'll get some that actually do physical printed versions of walkthroughs and stuff, but unlike the good old days where you could go out, buy your new game, and buy a strategy guide to go with that game so it can help you when you got stuck, everything is just resorted to being online, which kind of sucks, but I'm very glad that I can always find a strategy guide somewhere. My next step is to find one for Final Fantasy VII because I can't seem to find one anywhere, and I really, really want it. Next up, I got a very cool little figure, little plushie, of Cloud Strife. Yes, I'm big into Final Fantasy VII, and everything Cloud, I love. Cloud was always the character that I loved from Final Fantasy. I thought he was always the coolest character, and this is it's a mini plush doll from Square Enix itself, so this is an actual licensed item. It's not a third party, and it's really cool because I love Cloud. I love the way this mini plush looks. I got this at EB Games here in Canada, so I was lucky I found it because it was the only Cloud. I might actually go and pick up Lightning because she's also my favorite character. I really love Final Fantasy 13. A lot of people I know have mixed feelings about it, but I really thought it was a cool game. I never played the sequels, so maybe I might go back and play them. But I'm very happy I have that. Down here. Next up, I decided I needed some new Joy-Cons for my system, and the reason why is because I want my system to have one set of color. I hate black just because it's so plain and boring. I don't mind having a split colors, but I really wanted one main color, and the main color I really wanted was the Splatoon ones. So I have my choice now of either putting it all neon pink or all neon green. And I'm going towards neon green because green is one of my favorite colors. Originally, when I was in Portugal last year, I bought Joy-Cons of Splatoon. And the cool thing is that these ones are flipped. The ones that I bought in Europe, the right one was green and the left one is pink. And this one is reversed. So I can actually have a full neon green Nintendo Switch that I can pick up and play, and I'm very excited. And also I have an extra set of Joy-Cons for when family members come over, or whenever I feel like switching it to neon pink. Because I think the color looks pretty cool too. But neon green is definitely the color that I'm going to put my Nintendo Switch, because I love green. And yeah, so I have 5 sets of Joy-Cons so far with different colors. I just love the system. Nintendo Switch, best system ever created. And I really, really love having the option to change colors. Next up, I got some very cool pop figures. And I got them at a couple of different places. I got one here in Heroes, and both the other ones I got while I was in Michigan. And I've been looking for this for a while because he's my favorite bad guy of Dragon Ball Z. And it is Final Form Frieza. Now, I love Final Form Frieza. I love everything about that story arc. And he's just such an awesome character. What's funny is, like, I know I can get the golden Frieza, but I don't like the golden Frieza as much as I do the white and purple. There's just something about it that always popped, even as a kid. When I was in Portugal, my grandfather bought us a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z toys that we wanted, and he paid for it, and Frieza was one of my absolute favorite. Frieza, Gohan, and Trunks will always be the top of my list. So I finally got this. Last one in Michigan at GameStop, so I was very happy I got that. Next one is from the new set that just came out, and it is First Form Frieza. So you guys know Frieza, like I said, is my favorite guy. So I got Frieza in his first form. Now I actually have all the Friezas until they make a new one. I probably won't get gold, or if I do find gold Frieza, I'll get it for a nice cheap price if I can find it for a cheap price, but it's not something I'm dying to get. Next up is my favorite Super Saiyan transformation, and Super Saiyan 3 is my favorite for any character, for Gotenks, for Goku. There will always be that one evolution that I love the most because they look so badass. And I needed this, and it was Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which of course is the EB Games exclusive here in Canada, and GameStop exclusive for people in the States. Very happy I finally got this. I got it at Heroes for a nice decent price, 24 bucks. When it's mint condition, came with a plastic case, and I'm so happy because it's so cool. It goes into my ever-growing Dragon Ball Z collection, but like I said, I'm only getting the ones I absolutely love. While I was also at Michigan's at Walgreens, at Barnes & Noble, I got these free posters. You guys know I love Japanese animation, I love Japanese drawing and such, and I got these free posters of mangas that I don't know of. This one is, it's called Stray Dogs. I don't know anything about it, but I love the drawing. I love the colors of this artwork. It's just so beautiful. I love to collect different artworks, and that is one of the cool things that I like to put up in my area, just because it looks so cool. This one I know it pretty well, and that is Fruits Basket, which is also another pretty cool anime that I've started to watch. And this one's a pretty cool poster because it's actually double-sided. One is the anime, the way the anime is drawn, and the other is the manga. For me, I like both ways, but I think this side, for me, the anime side, is definitely a lot nicer. It's a very cool poster that was also free, so I made sure I grabbed one. Next up, I got a couple of vinyl records. I got this one from a movie that I think I've seen, but I don't remember, and it's called Vision Quest. And it's a really awesome soundtrack. I love anything 80s. 80s had the best era of music, and I got that for $6 at Beat Goes On, so very happy I got that. Next up, I got this other one, which at Valley Village, which I don't really know about. It's Sapphire, Boy I've Been Told. It's a single record, and it has 4 different versions of the song. Very awesome 80s soundtrack again. Like I said, anything 80s, anything that I find from it, that era is one of my favorite eras of all time. And I'm very happy I got it because it's actually a really good song. And I'm so happy. That's my vinyl collection keeps growing. I got awesome soundtracks. Most of my collection is movie soundtracks because I'm a big movie guy and I love to see the artwork of it and stuff like that. Next up, I got a couple of movies. Found this one at Valley Village for $3.99, and it's Tai Chi Hero. Now, I've seen the trailer for this, and it looks pretty badass. Very awesome martial arts film that I haven't seen yet, so I'm going to watch it tonight and, see what it's like for myself. But movies are so easy to find now at Valley Village and very affordable because people are just getting rid of them. So if you're ever looking for a movie, do go and check these places because they will have awesome collection of movies that you can get, and they're very cheap. Next up, I got one of my favorite Mark Ruffalo and Reese Witherspoon movies, Just Like Heaven. I love Reese Witherspoon. I think she's one of the most beautiful girls in Hollywood. Mark Ruffalo is really awesome. And this one is probably one of my favorite movies. A big guy in romance, so I'm very happy I got this. It's one I needed. And what it is the girl goes into a coma, and Mark Ruffalo moves into her apartment, only to have her come back as her subconscious. And I won't spoil what happens, but it's a love story, so I pretty much know what's going to happen. Now, I've found these at Target in Michigan. I had no idea they existed because they never released outside of the US. Here in Canada, the only way we can watch these is if we have Netflix. And I picked up a very awesome collections of Stranger Things Season 1, complete Season 1 on Blu-ray / DVD, Target exclusive. And the one thing I really love about this is that it looks like a VHS movie. Of course, Stranger Things takes place in the 80s, my favorite era, and they do everything possible to make it look and feel authentic to the 80s. And I really love this. So I got this for a record-breaking $8 American. That is unheard of. Here, it for a collection is $40-50. Very happy I found Stranger Things. It is my favorite show of all time. So I got that, and I also got the complete second season on Blu-ray. And this is really cool because the first one is classic, where it's the open and close sliding out VHS, and this one is the case that would crack open, kind of like a Blu-ray case, just bigger. And I love it because it's very 80s style. You got the Hawkins video where you would rent videos and it had the thing to please rewind in and stuff. Very awesome. Very happy I found this because I, of course, do not like to just have a show on Netflix. Netflix, you own nothing, so if a show you really love disappears, you're stuck without ever seeing it. So I'm very happy that I found those two. Next up is a movie that I showed before, but I found out that the Blu-ray copy had 26 minutes of footage added to it, and it makes so much more sense. The movie was amazing, but now it's perfection, and that is Final Fantasy Advent Children, complete edition. Now this, like I said, 26 minutes of footage added into it. It's been re-edited, it's been fixed up, and it is absolute perfection. One of my favorite movies of all time. Like I said, love Final Fantasy VII and all the characters. It's probably the only Final Fantasy game that I connect with the most. So I'm very happy that I decided to find this. Got this for $5 at Beat Goes On. And the best decision I've ever did was making sure that I researched this and found it, because now I have it. So I'm very happy. Next up, I got two games that so hard to actually pronounce these, because I don't even know how you pronounce it. But I'm gonna say Treat Rhythm Final Fantasy. So I got this, which is basically a rhythm play game of soundtracks from the Final Fantasy games, and it's pretty much like Guitar Hero and Rock Band were at the time, but just Final Fantasy style, and it's for the 3DS. So I found part 1, and I also have part 2, which is Curtain Call. Of course, the second one has all the songs. There are 221 songs in this, and there is 70 tracks on this guy. For me, I actually like the artwork of the first game more than I do the second game, but, you know, it's fine. I could have got this in Michigan for $4, but the lady before us didn't put it down. She had it in her hands, but I was able to get the second one for $6. I had to buy this from Beat Goes On for a little bit more. I paid $20, but it's okay. I'm very happy with my purchases. So I got these two, and so happy I got them, because it is what I want to play. I don't have any rhythm games. I don't think I have any music games, to be honest with you. And I really love the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. I don't know much about the other Final Fantasies because I haven't really played through them, except for 13. So, yeah, I'm very excited to try them out for myself. And that, guys, is this week's complete episode. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys are spending the long weekend with family, friends, at the cottage, at the beach, because it is hot out there. And, you know, I hope you guys have a safe one. Enjoy the fireworks and festive season that Canada Day brings. And for, you know, my fans in America, happy Independence Day. I know it's coming up this Thursday, so I hope you guys have a great one. And, you know, love to everybody. Take care. Bye, guys.